So Massi's just cleaning the volcanic ash again. This is life in the southeast side, is that every now and then, even an hour away from Catania, we have to put up with the volcanic ash. It's everywhere. Okay, so Massi's given the terrace a nice wash down because we found a bit of volcanic ash this morning. Good news is that I bring my tomatoes in. You have to bring them in, otherwise they get full of humidity. So I've got a couple of batch here that are nearly ready. And yeah, the remaining still have to stay. It's a long process, but it'll be worth it in the end. Massi is cleaning the kayak. Just rinsing it down. Beautiful day. I'm just waiting for my son and the grandkids to come over for lunch. Nice. Massi's got his little concoction here. We call this samorillo, which is oil, vinegar, herbs. Wonderful. Just some simple stuff. I've just got some grilled peppers, grilled aubergines, a lettuce with some tomatoes from the garden.
Ottimo che è bollente.
So today's Monday and so far it's been a lovely day. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Come in the video. And Massi took me to have a nice brekkie this morning. We had mini cappuccinos. We had a lovely morning. My sister arrives. She actually has already arrived. So they're getting a car. Yeah, she's landed. They're getting a car and they're going to their little, to their villetta, their rented accommodation. She's staying for 3 weeks, so that's super amazing. So I'm going to be seeing her later on. And then later, my grandkids with my son and my daughter-in-law are coming over with a little cake and a little prezi, and so we're going to be spending time with them. That's fantastic. The nice thing is that Massi doesn't work tonight because it's Monday, so
day off again.
Fantastic. We spent time in the pool. He made a beautiful lunch. What did you make for lunch?
We made a Caesar salad. Classic Caesar salad.
So nice. And the dressing, he made it himself, which is a bonus.
You might do that in one of my recipes somewhere along the line.
Yeah, could do. Easily done. And but we have something very exciting and strange happening this afternoon in about an hour's time. A little bit out of my comfort zone, but yeah.
Right. I have organised I spoke to a magazine some time ago. A magazine, as in, it's kind of it's called Living in Italy.
Yeah.
It's a magazine.
It's like an online magazine.
It's an online magazine. It's an American magazine. I know the editors are Italian, but American-Italian.
Yeah.
Italian-American, you might say.
Italo-Americano.
Italo-Americano. And they've asked us to do an interview on
which is amazing.
Yeah, which I just told them about our channel.
And he showed them our channel, and she was really interested.
She's really, very interested. It's got a lot to do about expats.
Yeah.
Moving to Italy.
A lot of people are moving to Italy.
Yeah, finding their way to Italy, Sicily, and the whole as well. Yeah, all of Italy, so Sicily included. And we're just going to do this interview today. You seem to be a bit scared off about it, but I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah, we'll be fine. It's fun.
Yeah.
Who cares? You know what I
mean?
mean?
All part of the fun. It's
yeah,
all part
exactly.
Of
so I'll film a little bit, and then if you want to see the whole interview, we'll send a link on.
I've looked on the site.
On the next video, yeah.
I've looked on their site, and they obviously do the interview written out.
Yeah.
And they also give you a link to the actual interview, the video interview.
Yeah, like
to Zoom
it's
interview.
like a little
yeah.
podcast, isn't it? They
Yeah.
can do podcasts from that as well.
Yeah, they do podcasts from it as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the exciting part of today, and the very more exciting thing is
the more exciting thing.
no, the
most.
the most exciting thing is it's your birthday. Happy birthday, my
Oh,
darling!
thank you. Yeah, big 55.
And it's about the 100th time I told you happy birthday.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's okay.
Yeah, so
It's
really,
my baby's birthday.
really grateful to have this wonderful life at the moment. We're having such a fantastic life. Can't ask
Absolutely.
for anything better, and really enjoying the whole YouTube thing.
The adventure of YouTube.
The adventure, we just love it. We're loving every minute of it.
We like showing everybody what it is like to have a good life.
Yeah.
We are doing that. We have got, it's our mission in life, to have a good life. La dolce vita.
La dolce vita. Okay, so catch you later.
Catch you all later.
Actually moving to Italy. You don't ask us about reverse migration, but we're going to talk about it. But also moving to Italy, a lot of questions come up. And this is just going to be their opinion. And of course, we're going to talk about their YouTube channel and their goals and their love for Sicily. My name is Lisa Morales, and I am the editor of Live in Italy magazine, a travel and lifestyle publication dedicated to all things Italy and Sicily.
Yay! Okay, so we're going to get ready. Massimo and I, we're getting ready, and we're going to spend the day with my sister in her villetta, which is near Plemirio, which we love. I might just go for a sneaky swim in one of the little varchi, which means just the pathway to the sea. The water's beautiful. It's a natural reserve. It's crystal clear. I did a video on that a couple of weeks ago. So we might just go for a cheeky swim during her visit. Whoever wants to come can come. And yeah, and they've got a nice pool there. So we're just going to have lunch and spend the day there with them. Nice t-shirt, Mas. I don't think you could do it, to be honest with you. You could, but...
Nice coastline. For this bit, no.
So I just wanted to show you around this little property that my sister and her husband have rented for the summer. It's very sweet, very rustic, and I think you will enjoy it. So they've made this outdoor kitchen, as I said, very rustic. They've got a pizza oven, with all the old pans and pots up here. Look at those lampshades, they're incredible. Little sink, cute little curtains. Little side garden. And this is the side, the back of the villetta. Let's go around the side now. So you've got a little shower, extra little kitchen here, which they never use, but the shower and the toilet is handy. Long corridor. Here you've got the kitchen. Here you've got the dining room and lounge. So here you go. There's Massi sitting over there. And then they've built a platform around a big plastic pool, which is really handy. So you've got some decking here, nice garden. We eat under the tree. Lovely. It's very simple. That's it. Extremely hot. We're coming up towards the today's the 31st of July. You guys are probably going to be ahead when you watch this, so it's really hot. So what we do is just swim, dry off, come into the house, and you know, just we stay in the freshness of the house because it's just so hot. Anyway, yeah, we're back home after seeing my sister. It was lovely seeing her, and we're going to go prepare something to eat.
Hello everyone, back in the kitchen again, my favourite place. Today, we're going to make a lasagna. It's going to be a different type of lasagna. I'm sure everybody knows what lasagna is. In this pot, I've put 70 grams of butter, which I've just melted down right now. I'm using wooden spoon, notice. Good to use wooden spoon, try not to use metal, especially when you're making a bechamel. I've got some flour here. What I'm doing, I'm melting the butter down, taking flour. I put 70 grams butter, as I said. I'm going to be using about the same amount of flour. So what you want to do is put the flour in bit by bit, mix it up, otherwise you're going to get lumps in your bechamel, because that's the sauce I'm making. You're going to put that in there, make sure that you get a creamy consistency of your base, and you have to cook your flour. When you see it turning and changing colour, so it was very yellow when I started out, it's got these little white bits and bubbles around it. Then you know the flour is cooking. So what I'm going to do now is add the milk. So the flour is cooked very briefly, you don't have to cook it a lot. I'm making a small lasagna. So here I am adding the milk slowly, you don't want to add it too quickly. It's okay to add cold milk. Okay, there are still lumps, but as I'm going, I keep on stirring, those lumps will disappear. If you don't stop stirring, they will disappear. Okay, as you can see, I'm about 3 minutes in. I am now seeing that it is getting a lot thicker. It was a lot more runny before. The sauce that I'm making is going to be quite runny. The consistency is just about right. I've got another 30 seconds and it's right. I will show you how it looks when it is right. It's correct. So I wet my spoon, take my finger and run through it. As I run through it, it separates and it doesn't come back together again. I know it's correct for me. I'm turning off my heat now. I'm using what we call speck in Italy. So that is a cured ham, and it's cured with black pepper, and it is smoked. So I'm using normal mozzarella, sliced as I've done before, and I'm using a green pesto genovese. That pesto is going inside my bechamel sauce. That's what gives me all the flavor. The speck is going to bring out the smokiness in it, and the mozzarella is going to do it all well. And you must not forget, we've got Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese is one of the most important. So I'm putting quite a bit of pesto in there.
I want it to be a nice, tasty sauce. So the pesto goes in there. I'm now going to add some black pepper, nutmeg and salt to it. And you want to put a pinch of nutmeg into it. Nutmeg is very strong. You don't want to go too wild on that. Last but not least, I'm putting salt in it. Okay, let's start building our lasagna. You want to get your bechamel, put a spoon of that in the base, spread it all around, get your lasagna sheets and place your first layer down on top of the sauce, so that's your base. I'm going to get a few pieces of mozzarella, put them in there. As you can see, it's not a large lasagna, there's only for two. Get some speck. Take your speck pieces, lay them out sporadically all over the place. You don't want to layer it too thick. We put it in pieces. I'm going to get some more bechamel on top of that. And last, a bit of parmesan. And you do it in layers. So that's your first layer. I normally crisscross my lasagna, so I put it long ways and I'm going to put it in horizontal ways. Give it a little bit of a push in there, get it nice into the sauce, mix it all about, it should be perfect, and this is my next layer.
So you basically just repeat.
You repeat the same process as you've done before.
Yes, you would with lasagna, like you do a normal lasagna.
The only difference with this is I'm not using ragu, as you did see, and that is the beauty of lasagna. You can make it different ways as you wish. I'm even going to put the speck before the mozzarella.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter, as long as you put each ingredient on each layer. Well, on top of that, we like our parmesan, so we put a lot on. You give it a bit of push in there. Yes, that's it, and repeat the process. Right, so while I was doing that process, we had preheated the oven to 180 degrees. It is now ready, taking that once the oven is preheated, very important, and I'm popping it in there. Let's get that in there.
How many minutes, Mas?
I would say for 35 minutes to be absolutely sure. Normally at 20 minutes check it, see what it looks like, and I will test it putting a little stick in there or a skewer.
Middle shelf, yes?
On the middle shelf, you want to put it in the middle of the oven, so you know it's going to cook very evenly. Put that in there. Listen. Yeah, she said she's fine. Cool. Right, had to have a dip in the pool before dinner. It is really hot, so sorry if I present myself this way. It is ready. It's hot. Whoa, look at that, folks. Lovely. Right, Maria. Time for the taster.
I love this part.
Let's go.
So creamy, really tasty. The speck just is such an amazing flavor. I love it. Thank you very much. Very nice.
You're welcome.
So easy as well.
Oh, yes. It's going to be boiling, but I don't care.
Finally, the day has come that I have finished drying my sun-dried tomatoes. It's been quite a mission. It's taken me a week because I had quite a few, and I think I've got about 4 kilos. Look here, loads and loads of sun-dried tomatoes. So basically like a huge packet, comes to about here. And I can keep them in this brown paper bag for a couple of weeks, even maybe a couple of months. They don't get ruined because they've dried out. If I'd kept them in a plastic packet, then they'd start to sort of sweat, so that wouldn't be good. And then when I'm ready, I will put them into jars with garlic, chilies, and oil, of course, olive oil. But I'm gonna hang on for a bit. I'm just gonna let them rest a little bit, and then I'm gonna put them into jars, and we can eat those all during the winter. morning. Excuse the state of how we look, but we've just woken up. Just wanted to show you that a couple of videos ago we found some what was it called? California gold bougainvillea, which was by the seaside, and we picked some little branches, and Massi propagated it, and now after like 6 weeks or so, it's doing so well. I just want to show you.
I've done quite a few. The roses have taken more than what the actual bougainvillea has.
Yeah, so roses have done better.
Roses are good. Roses are not that hard to propagate, but the bougainvillea is a little bit more difficult.
But it still came out well.
Yeah, a couple of them have come out quite well. This one here actually looks about the best one there is.
Yeah, looking good.
Yeah, I've got another one down the bottom there. That's the red. That's the red as well.
Well, these two are red.
Yeah, and then I've got a couple of these.
And that's a rose here over there. Yeah, you can
that's
tell
a
by
rose,
the
but it's
leaf.
also got a bit of trouble growing. I'll just put a little bit of, not fertilizer, like accelerator, growth accelerator.
And you cover them up, don't you, like this with the plastic?
Yeah, you got to let them sweat. And another important thing is use aloe vera on the root before you actually put it in the ground. Aloe vera does give it stimulates the growth.
Yeah, fantastic.
So it's very important to use that.
Well done. Hey, Mimi. Are you okay? You okay? What do you think of the sprinkler? You don't like it, do you? It scares you, Mimi. Grapes are now huge. I literally just walk underneath and pick whatever I want. They're looking good. Lovely. This year they're doing so well. We only got 2 vines, but they've produced quite a bit. I actually want to plant some more for next year. Wonderful. We've got a few walnuts on our walnut tree. They're not ready yet.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Here we have a couple of girls.
Girls! That's
Okay,
right.
these two are sisters. I'm sure you can see that.
Yep.
Good morning to you, Marquezes.
That's what they used to call us in primary school. Marquise.
Okay, so that's
Terrible,
Lisa.
eh?
How are you, Lisa? How's Italy, mate?
Hot.
Yeah. Maria, let's hear you say something.
What can I say? I'm really happy that my sister and my brother-in-law and her family.
Hang on, your brother-in-law.
My handsome brother-in-law.
That's Tommy. That's my brother from another mother. Tommy, how are you, mate? Hot.
He's camera shy. Anyway, it's lovely. We have them over every year. They come every year. It's lovely.
The great news that's just happened.
Well, that's a bit of a secret, but we'll let you on.
We'll leave that for another time.
Maybe later on, but this morning we're going to do something quite important. Yeah, that's all we're going to say.
All right.
That's it, secretive.
Okay, I must say something. Sometimes when you make a phone call and you're not with them present, you might get confused because their voices are exactly the same.
Yeah, somebody said I had a squeaky voice. Well, there's double here.
It's double trouble.
Double squeakiness for his delight.
All right, I will take you out of the limelight now, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good morning. Bye.
Thanks again for following, for watching, for subscribing. Thank you to all our Patreon followers. Hope you've enjoyed this video. My sister's here to stay for 3 weeks and my daughter arrives on Sunday. See you next week.